Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be reviewing the Mcgrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. And I'm actually really late in reviewing this product because she was $68, so that's why I'm so late. Remember I told you I was going to put something on, so I got something put on it and I got it. But I don't think it's the right color, so I did swatch it. And I'm a little disappointed, but I thought that I would still go ahead and record, just show myself using it, and that way you kind of see what the finish is like. And yeah, I will say, let me go back and look. I got the shade Deep 32, and Deep 32 is described as deep with neutral golden undertones, which I feel like I have. Now the problem with that is that when I put in like the other foundation matches in the Sephora ID little scanner thing, this is the shade that came up, and it's not. But even if the shade's wrong, that's okay. I still want to look at the overall finish. This is described also as, never mind that, but this is described as being universal, and it's for all skin types. Now from the reviews that I've seen, it is stating that it's a sheer to medium finish, possibly buildable depending on how many layers you put on, but this is supposed to be kind of born out of how she would do the foundation for a runway model. So if you've seen runway models, their faces and skin to me always looks flawless anyway. So I want to see what it's going to look like on someone that has mature skin like I do, and who also has blemishes. So another thing I wanted to mention is that if you do have blemishes, you can color correct under that. But with this foundation being as thin as it is, I don't know if that would work or if that orange color would bleed through on you. So I don't know. Yeah, you can see my skin. I'm just gonna get close. You can see it. I do have some dark colorations from old breakouts. So you can kind of see that. I will go ahead and prime. I'm just going to prime regularly like I normally would with any other foundation. So let's see what primer I'm going to use. I have been using, where is it? This Milk Hydro Grip Primer. And a lot of times I'll just get the mini version. This isn't the full version. I'll get a mini version of a lot of products just to see how they work. And then if I like it, then, you know, I'll go ahead and order. So far I do like this. And when it runs out, I do plan on purchasing more. So I am oily through my T-zone. So I do like a satin finish. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. And I'm not going to be able to do an all-day wear test either, because I'm not going to walk around my house all day with this. I'm just not going to do it. But, you know, we'll see. There's what with mattifying primers and powders and things like that. I know I've watched Jackie Aina's videos, and she puts powder under her foundation to make it stick. And I have tried that, and that definitely does work. So if you have not tried that method, I would highly suggest that you do. I'm going to go ahead and use this Cover FX, and this is a blurring primer. The reason why I'm using this is because I have oily skin, and if you have oily skin, you tend to have bigger pores. So I am going to use this as somewhat of a pore eraser. Okay. What brush am I going to use for this? Because I've seen how this foundation goes on, I've seen people say, oh, well, you should use a brush and not a sponge, because a sponge is going to soak up all the product. So I am going to still wet my sponge, because I do like to go over my makeup with a sponge afterwards. So yeah, here we go. It is a beautiful container. Try not to get it all messed up, because it is going back so I can get a different shade. But yeah, looks like that, what you guys have all seen. It's really nice. Like, it is a really pretty bottle. It's glass, it's frosted. I mean, the packaging on here is really pretty. Just gonna shake it up, yeah. And it's watery too. Yeah, see how deep that is? And another thing, I'm a little concerned that it kind of looks orange. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and just put it on. You can see, and I don't even know how many pumps. I'm just gonna put enough just so it looks decent. That was 2 pumps, so I'm gonna pump out again. Yeah, the color is definitely off, you can see. And I don't know if this is going to oxidize or not. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, so let's see. She is definitely orange. I'm not gonna swipe with this, I'm going to stipple. Because I feel like if you swipe, you're gonna be moving the product around, and I figure stippling would give you a fuller coverage. Oh man, I look like balloon. Oh. Oh my goodness, really? Okay, but we're not thinking about the color, right guys? We are just looking at the finish. So let's see. Okay. The finish is actually not bad. Okay. It's not bad at all. The finish is not bad. I mean, I know. Just don't look at the color. Don't look at the color. The finish is not bad. Wow. And I feel like it did cover. It even colored my my scarring. Look. You guys see that? I look like a real hot chili pepper, but that's okay. What is this finish doing? Yeah, it's really pretty. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and use a sponge, and this will probably shear it out some, but this is how I do all my products, just to make sure that there are no brush streaks in it. I didn't put anything around my eyes because, you know, I've got her, I do have her concealer in powder. If you have not seen that, I will link a card, and you guys can click on that and check that out too, because you know you ain't got nothing else to do. All right. Okay. All right, the sun's coming out. I got my windows open. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I am gonna go ahead and set it. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna set it just yet. What I am going to do is finish the rest of my makeup, because I want to see how this is going to perform with the rest of my makeup. If it's going to be splotchy, because the concealer that I use is not a Mcgrath concealer. So, you know, is it going to work well with that, or is it just going to work well with just her product? So I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup off camera, and I will be right back to give you my final thoughts. Hi guys, so I am back. I did finish the rest of my makeup. What I changed was I did not use the other Mcgrath products, mainly because I couldn't find one of them. But I used just other random products that I do have, and I have to say that I am really, what time is it? I'm really impressed, and the reason why I just said that is because I've had this on for like an hour and a half, and I just kind of was watching as I was applying my makeup, and I was watching how the foundation was reacting with my skin, and I mean, it worked really good. And when I say really good, it didn't appear to start breaking up in my oily areas. My whole face did not start to get oily at all. I would say just kind of like right around my nose looked a little bit shiny, but nothing where, you know, I was thinking the makeup was going to like fall off my face or something. And then of course, after I set it with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I set it with that, and yeah, I mean, it's in place. It worked beautifully with the rest of the product. I used some Maybelline setting powder under my eye and in my T-zone. It still worked well with that. As you can see, the color is a little bit more uniform to my body. So I added more yellow to kind of neutralize the redness of the foundation. I did notice that it did not oxidize on my skin. So the color that it was when I put it on is the color that it looked 30 minutes later. So nothing happened with that. So that was not an issue. But overall, I really do like this product. I'll get a little closer so you can see. And it feels like nothing is on your skin. It feels so comfortable. I don't even want to say lightweight. Like, you don't feel like anything is on your skin. Like, I've got foundations that are very heavy, and you can feel like every time you do that, you can feel the foundation on your face. And this, you cannot feel that. And I know that everything is flawless. I mean, it's not full coverage, but I wasn't looking for this to do that job. Like, she wasn't ready to do that. This is not in her qualification. This is above her pay grade. Like, it's nothing that she's working in her lane. She's doing just what she said that she was going to do. So yeah, yeah. I kind of look like I got a jawline, even though I really don't. I just use some contour to make myself look like I got a jawline. But yeah, I'm really loving this foundation. Also, I did not spray a setting spray over my face, and it still, I think, looks pretty good. I probably wouldn't, just because of the texture of the foundation. I don't feel like it really needs to be like sprayed down, even with the amount of powder that I put on. So yeah, what I would say would be a comparable dupe to this would be the CoverGirl Matte Make True Blend Foundation. I would say that this would be a comparable dupe because this is pretty easy going. It's light on the skin. It is a matte formula, but it doesn't come off matte. It has a kind of a similar coverage to me, as well as the finish. So I'll also link that card if you want to check out that foundation. So it's really nice. So yeah, if you don't want to spend $68, then I want to say this was, I don't know, $11 or $12. I don't know. I'll put the price somewhere on the screen. But yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. If you have not done so, make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up. So that way I'll know that you enjoy content like this, and then I can I can keep creating it for you. So again, thank you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. I'm sweating. Ugh. I don't need to put the foundation on. I'm sweating. Good grief. This happens all the time.